If you have anything to do with safety documentation, then you need to see this. One solution to a major problem: inconsistencies in your document suite. Whether you're preparing for a single event, or you're a consultant juggling multiple documents for multiple clients, or a contractor regularly submitting similar documents that change every time to make them site and venue specific, this might be the most important 2 minutes of your year. So you've got a collection of safety documents for a single event. You spent hours cross-checking everything, only to do it all again for the next event. And deep down, you know it's not perfect. There are inconsistencies there. You lose sleep hoping that nothing goes wrong. Well, that can stop today. Let me show you this improved feature in SafetyDocs. We're going to go to the demo site, which is on app.safetydocs.org. You can register for a free account there. And on this page, there are lots of examples in here and templates and documents that you can use. But to make it show you how easy it is to use, we're going to go to the demo event here, and we're going to create a new page. And we're just going to call this page Master Data. Your single source of truth. This is where all your main data will be stored that will then flow across to the other documents. So we're going to go to Save Page, and then I'm going to open a new tab in here called Policy Doc 1 and save that. So this would be your first document in your policy. So we'll go back to the master data file and we go to edit. Now we want some data in here. So I want to put a table in. So we're going to put a table, and I'll go 3 columns across, 2 columns down. And in here we'll call it event name. For the event, we'll just call it Proms Evening, for instance. And then in here, we need an emergency contact. So we'll go emergency contact. We'll call him Bill Jones. And we'll give him a telephone number. And we'll save it. So this table could be as long as you need. You obviously have a lot more people in here, but this is the core data. Now, if we wanted to have this table flow in one document or multiple documents, or have it as a header on top of every document, then all we need to do is to find the code needed to put this into the other documents. To do that, while we're not in edit mode, you can click anywhere in this table, and it gives you an external link to this table, but we want to click the paperclip here and get the internal document reference. And we need to know that this is 71, but for now, just click copy. Then we go back to the policy document, we go edit, we go Control V, enter, and save. And here it is, we've got this same table. If we need to change anything, I'll go back to the master data now, master data, and let's say we've got his name wrong. It's not actually Bill Jones, he likes to be called Billy, and the number is actually ending in 7. Save page. We go back to the policy document here, and if we do a refresh, that information has changed. So any change on the day to your emergency contract or any policy changes, they can be synced instantly across all your entire document suite, ensuring you've got complete compliance, at least for consistency. Now, let's say we want to put something a bit more special in this master data. Maybe there's a policy statement that we make on muster points or something like that. I've got a Word document here, and I've got a sample statement for an emergency. So I'm going to go paste and match style. And here we've got, in the event of emergency, attendees will be directed by stewards, and it's telling them where to go and where the muster points are. So we save the page. This is quite important, is this paragraph. Again, if we highlight anywhere on here, go to the paperclip and copy and then go back to the policy document, edit, and then under this link we put the new link and we go save. Then here again, this policy document, this policy statement will reflect across anywhere where that link is referenced. Again, just as a reminder, if this is ever changed here, it will be changed in all the other documents too. So this is all very good, but what if you don't want to actually have this whole table? What if you want to just have Billy Jones as the emergency contactor with his telephone number somewhere in a paragraph or a document? Well, that's where this new enhanced feature for document syncing comes. So we're going to go to edit and we're going to select Bill Jones because that's who we need. We're going to go to this three dots and we're going to go wrap. Now we can name this bookmark. Now because it's emergency contact, I'm going to go EMGC, emergency contact, wrap. Then this one we want his number as well. So we're going to go wrap and we're going to call this EMGCM for his mobile, wrap, save page. So we now want this information. Now if you remember, if we selected here, the document is ID is 71. Now we do need this 71. We go back to the policy document and let's say we want to say your emergency contact is, and then here we go to the three dots again, we go to bookmarks, and if we remember the page ID was 71 and we want to add Bill Jones into here, so insert to page here. Then we can put his mobile is bookmark, insert into page, save page. So a little bit of editing there, you have everything that's needed. So if in the master data file his name and number was changed, it would go through the entire document suite changing that. So if some people had permissions only to view this document, they would see his number. But if they didn't have access to other pages that had important information in, then all that can be controlled in the permissions. So it might be that you're using these links far more often to make sure they're on the everybody's documentation that need them. So this is not about just saving huge amounts of time and money. It's about having access to consistent, accurate, up-to-date information. It's about duty of care, and it's about protecting yourself from fines or even worse. So sign up for a free account at app.safetydocs.org, subscribe to this channel, and we will reach out to you. But until next time, create, sync, share, and comply. Bye for now.